Hey guys, Mr. Happy here, and this is another Final Fantasy XIV video. As most of you know, the first of 3 fan festivals is going to be taking place this next coming weekend from October 17th through the 19th. And, you know, we're expecting some expansion details about jobs coming in the expansion, new healer, new tank, all those things like that. But there's one basic thing we still don't know about the expansion. Although, you know, we don't know the theme, we don't know where it's going to take place, there's all the theories, but we don't know the name. And, yeah, we're all looking for a name. Everybody wants to know a name. I mean, you can't build any basis off of anything until you got a name. Well, there's a chance that we may be getting that name sooner than the fan festival, and that is because of a trademark filed by Square Enix. Now, this is an article from Gamerescape. I'm going to include a link to the article in the description below. If you don't know about Gamerescape, it's a great website to keep up with Final Fantasy XIV news, and they also produce some Final Fantasy XIV content. So I highly recommend adding it to your favorites bar on your browser. Now, scrolling down, they make mention of a bunch of the trademarks that Square Enix managed to file. And among them is Sutendo Ishgard, which I'm sure I butchered. Somebody who speaks Japanese will tell me that. But that translates to Blue Sky of Ishgard. Now, we've been speculating not just from the story involvements currently, but just that Ishgard has been a piece of Final Fantasy XIV that has been shrouded in mystery since 2010. Ishgard was always known as the people who played Final Fantasy XI. Ishgard was always like, when are we going to get Ishgard, aka the Juno of Final Fantasy XIV? Juno being the technical endgame hub of Final Fantasy XI for many, many years. And we've all speculated that once we handle whatever problems are going around in the north in Coerthas, that this would be the place we go. But Blue Sky of Ishgard is definitely something that fits in the theme of the expansion. I mean, Yoshi P was told, and I believe it might mention that here, does it? Yeah, Yoshida previously discussed during a live letter that if he had to decide between Sky and Sea to pick for the next expansion, he would choose Sky. Now that question, Sky or Sea, comes from Final Fantasy XI players mostly, where those were two major endgame areas in the game Final Fantasy XI. Sky was the first one in Rise of Xylar, and Sea was the second one in the Chains of Promethea expansion. So, Blue Sky of Ishgard definitely sounds a little bit like a basic name. I think that maybe Sotendo Ishgard might sound better than Blue Sky of Ishgard, but it does fit the theme, and also it fits the other theme that Yoshi P teased to us a few months ago. I believe he teased this to us, and that was that the theme of the expansion would be the 1,000-year war. For those of you who don't know, Ishgard has been in a long war with the dragons of the nation of Dravania, which is to the northwest of where our events take place, directly north of Lenosha across the ocean, of course. And of course, Charlayan is also there as well. So there's a lot of really unique areas that this could sort of expand out to. Of course, I would like to see the rest of Eorzea as a whole. I feel like it would really fit the addition of areas, but the Dragons of Dravania may become our new major enemy after the expansion. I expect the Garleans will still hold some sort of power in terms of what we're going to be doing in the next expansion. But Blue Sky of Ishgard is so far the best thing we've seen to a guess as to the name of the expansion that, I mean, there's really nothing else we could guess at this point. There's also mentions here of a trademark called Heaven's Ward, which, you know, that could be the name for the expansion as well. But to me, and I think it's also noted in this article as well, that sounds more like the name of a raid, you know, or a new dungeon, something along those lines. I should take a look at all the trademarks myself and see if I can find other names that I think could fit to other pieces of content. But Heaven's Ward, that sounds like a raid to me. That sounds like a place we're gonna go, you know, high in the skies of Dravania, where Nidhogg lives and rules over his kingdom of dragons, you know. All I know is that anytime I get new details, I get super, super hype. So I'm looking forward to the fan festival this weekend and finding any bit of information about the Blue Sky of Ishgard, Heaven's Ward, new jobs, whatever it is. Be sure to stay tuned for more information. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share my channel if you're looking for more Final Fantasy XIV information. And again, be sure to add Gamerescape to your morning favorites bar on your whatever browser you're using, because it's a great place to get new information. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.